So we have officially started our training. Good boy. And kind of what I've started focusing on is the commands come and up, and he does pretty good. But he doesn't always come to me when I say come. Sometimes we're on what I call monkey time, and sometimes he'll stall quite a while before he'll come to me. So what I'm working on right now is getting him to come pretty much on command. And I don't expect it to be like instantaneous. You know, I just expect that, you know, within like, I don't know, a minute, I expect them to come. Actually, less would be nice. But anyway, so we're working on that. And here's the thing that Petey just does not understand. When he jumps on me, he grabs my hair to like balance himself or whatever. It hurts. He doesn't quite get that. So anyway, what I do is, yeah, you know, don't you? Petey, come. Good boy. Is I have cut up a bunch of grapes into little itty bitty pieces, and that's what I use when I'm training. It's similar to how I trained Kiara. She was very difficult to train because she's not food motivated. He is, so he should be a little bit easier to train. But Petey, come. What do you see, huh? Do you hear him? Good boy. Anyway, she is not food motivated, so she was really difficult to train. But he is. So anyway, hopefully his will go a little bit easier. But that's what we're starting with is the come and up. Petey, come. Well, I didn't even get a chance to say it. He's like, I knew it was coming though. I knew it was coming. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. So Petey is 15 months old. And the reason why I waited on training, oh, good boy. No. Up. Up. Good boy. Good boy. The reason I waited on training is because he leaves all the little skins when he eats them, so I have to pick them up. Petey, come. Good boy. The reason I waited was because, you know, I got him as a rehome when he was 7 months old last July. And those first few months, I really just focused on him, just kind of getting his surroundings, getting familiar with his new surroundings. And if you've watched those videos, then you knew he was going through some really rough times. And I didn't want to, good boy. That was a good boy. Petey, come. Petey. Petey, come. Good boy. I didn't want to focus on the training. Yeah, I was working on training here and there, but not like, you know, official training where we're doing this every single day. And with Kiara, I did it every single day for about 15 minutes, sometimes a little longer, sometimes a little less. I just let her dictate when she was tired of training. And so I do the same with Petey. And that way it's not stressful, it's still kind of fun. And we're getting a reward out of it. Up. Good boy. That was a good boy. Good boy, up. And so that's kind of how I've been doing it. And it worked pretty good with Kiara. Like I said, it took quite a while to get her. She learned the commands early on. They're smart. But getting her to do it without the treat, that's what took a long time for her. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes with him. Right now he does it pretty good when there's a treat involved. But we've only been doing this. Petey, come. Good boy. We've only been doing this for about a week. But But anyway, so yeah, so I waited. My plan was initially to start training at the beginning of the year because I figured, well, he will have been with us for 5 months and gotten comfortable and kind of gotten bonded to me a little bit, and then I would start it at the beginning of the year. Well, then January came around, we had the big incident with Kiara, and I spent, most of my time was spent dealing with that. And so I couldn't really focus on training him. Petey, up. Good boy, up. Good boy. That's a good boy. I couldn't really focus on training him, so I kind of put that off. Whoop. So I did that. We got through that situation. Then Kiara had her surgery, and so that was a couple of weeks of kind of focusing on her again. We got through that, and so then I was like, you know what? It's time that we kind of start working on this officially. Petey, up, up, no, all the way up. Good boy. Here you go. So this is how we've been doing it. So we will do the come and up. And the only reason I'm doing 2 commands at the same time, let me explain that, because some people might question that. Because he already kind of knew the come. He already knew that command. It was just getting him to do it all the time. So I thought, you know what, we'll kind of work on 2 at the same time, the come and the up. And he kind of knew up also, because I've used that all the time with them. So I wanted to start with a couple of commands that he was already somewhat familiar with to make it a little easier. And nope, you stay up here. So once we got this down, we're going to do this for probably 2 or 3 weeks, see how it goes. And once I start noticing a difference when I don't have a treat, then it's time to move on to another command. So our next command will be stay, and then we'll work on sit, because Kiara is pretty good at both of those too. So we'll work on those. But right now we're just doing Petey, come. Petey. Good boy. Good boy. But right now we're just going to do the come and the up. And I always do training where it's just one of them at a time. I'll never train, probably will never train at the same time, because they need to be focused on what we're working on. I also try to make sure there's not a lot of distractions, but yet there needs to be a little bit of distraction, because like with Kiara, she's constantly on me. And that was another problem I ran into with training her, was that she was constantly on me. I couldn't get her to go away a little bit so that I could train her to come. So that was kind of challenging with her. So I want a little bit of distraction so that he kind of goes away a little bit so that I can train him to actually come, on the command. Petey, come. Petey, Petey, come. Good boy. Up. Good boy. There's a good boy. I don't know if you can see him. I'm trying to stoop down a little bit so you can see him when he's on my shoulder. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. So the training is the equivalent of about 3 to 4 grapes, depending on the size of the grapes. And that's a lot for a little monkey to get in a short period of time. But it needs to be something that's very enticing to them. And so that's why, I go with something a little sweeter. But at least it's fruit, and it's not candy or chips or, anything like that. Now with Kiara, up. Good boy. Oh, there you go. There you go. With Kiara, I had to be kind of particular with the foods I was using with her because, like I said, she's not food motivated. So I had to go with some things that I wouldn't normally feed them. You hear Kiara? She's making sounds. I think she hears us in here. So with her, I had to use like pineapples, things that are a little higher on the glycemic index that I don't normally give them. Yeah, you got that one for free. You didn't have to really work for that one, did you? Just so that I had something to use in training. Because like the regular fruits and vegetables wasn't working with her. She was, I think in her mind, she was like, well, you're going to give me that later anyway. I don't have to work for it. But he'll work for food. Yeah, he's a good boy. He worked for food, huh? So I work for food. Up. I think you were already in the process of doing that. Petey, come. Good boy. Good boy. That's a good boy. That's a good Petey. Yes, that's a good Petey boy. No, you're not gonna get that. You gotta work for it. You gotta work for it. Yeah, you got to work for it. Petey, come. Good boy. Good boy. Yes, that's a good boy. And a lot of times I end up with food in my hair in the process. Petey, up, 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 away. Good boy. He's a good boy. Petey, come. Petey, come. Says, we'll work for food, huh? He needs to hold up a little sign. We'll work for food. Actually, we'll rephrase that. We'll work for grapes, huh? Petey, come. Good boy. Good boy. He's a good boy. Up. Petey, up. Good boy. And you gotta pick up all the skins. Yeah, you gotta pick up all the skins, huh? Good boy. That is one good boy. That is one good Petey. Up. Good boy. You come. Nope. Come back over here. Here. Good boy. Petey, come. I just love it when he stands. It's just so cute. It's just so cute. It is cute. Petey, come. Boy. It's like I want that other piece. Petey, come. Good boy. Up. Up. Petey, up. You're not gonna get it. Up. Good boy. Good boy. Petey, come. Good boy. Up. Petey, up. Up. those ones for free, huh? Petey, come. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. That is a really good boy. Nope. Nope. You're not gonna get it. Nope. Come back over here. Good boy. He says, you said the word come. Where's my treat? Where's my treat? Petey, come. Petey. Come. Petey, come. Good boy. Good boy, up. That was a good boy, up. I didn't even say it. Frankie's over there, and I think that's what he's making his little noises at. He sees Frankie. Nope, no, you stay over here. Good boy. Bee, come. Good boy. Good boy. Petey, up. Good boy. That was a good boy. Up. Good boy. Petey, come. Petey, come. Good boy. Up. Good boy. See, that's how our training goes. And I get grapes all over me. My hair, all over. That was a good boy. That was a good boy.